iPad, the first thing you need to do is go into Schoology. Now, in Schoology, head to your library course. And you're going to notice here at the top of everybody's library course, I have the link to FES Destiny Discover right there at the top. So go ahead and click that. And there's Destiny Discover, but you'll notice it's still within Schoology here, and we want to take it out of Schoology. So down here, you're going to hit the square with the arrow sticking out of it, and you're going to say Open in Safari. Okay, now that we're here in Safari, as it finishes loading here, we want to add this to our home screen so that we can save it for later. So you're going to notice up here there is a square with an up arrow. We're going to tap that, and we're going to say Add to Home Screen. And then one more time, Add right up here. And you'll notice it looks just like that. It's not an app, it's actually a website that you have bookmarked right there that you can get it later. Okay, so let's head back in here. The next important step that we need to do is log in. This is how you'll be able to put books on hold to order them. So press log in, and this is important here. We do not have Fallout accounts. Do not go in that way, but we do have Google accounts. So you're going to want to click into there to log in. And let's take a look here at our login. Remember, this Google login starts with your 2-digit graduation year. So for example, second grade, most of yours will start with a 3-1. Third grade would be 30, fourth grade 29, as long as you didn't repeat a year. Your last name and your first initial at fairviewschools.org. That's the username. And then that password, capital F, lowercase sd, hashtag, and that 5-digit student ID, which is found on the back of your iPad on that white piece of paper. If you have any trouble with that login, make sure you reach out to me, to Mrs. Gerber, and I can help you with that part. Now let's click into sign in with Google and see if it remembers you. All right. And there we go. I'm signed in as a student here. That's why it says his name. And you can double check. I see his name up there as well. Okay, so from here, you are in your accounts. You can see from the menu over here, when you tap that, you're able to see your profile, any of your recent checkouts, your history of books you've checked out before, lots of good information to look in there. And you can do any kind of search here. Let's say I'm searching for a book on dragons. And as we're looking here, each one of these call numbers is going to give me good information about it. So this one I see is a chapter book. This one here is numbers. So that's a nonfiction, in our nonfiction section, a mythology book. This one here starts with FIC. That's another chapter book in fantasy. Look at how this one starts with ER. That is an early reader. Dragons Love Tacos, that starts with an E, so that's an everybody book. So really pay attention to those bold call numbers. It'll tell you there what kind of book it is. Okay, so let's say I want Dragons Love Taco 2. You can see there is a hold button. If you press that hold button, you are ordering it. Please put no more than 3 books on hold. And that lets me and Mrs. Traybold know that you want that book. And we would get it ready for you and deliver it to you. Or favorites, that's if you just want to add it to your favorites list to remember it for later. So if you pressed hold, there it goes. It says that it's on hold, and notice how there's a number 1 here. So now when I look at holds, there we go. I can see that that hold is in there, and then that lets me and Mrs. Traybold know. We will pull that book and we will deliver it to you in the book bus. So if you have any questions about this, please don't hesitate to reach out to me, send me an email, a Schoology message, anything like that, and we'll help you all get started to get books from the book bus.